This partisan crowd will be calling for those types of penalties. Look out!
Baca flicked on James, a chance. James on the volley, appeals for a handball. The second attempt by Baca is blocked immediately. Swung in by Diaz into the heart of the area. Wins the aerial duel. Paredes able to settle, unable to settle. Wait till James Rodríguez. Options to either side. James. He's got it. Still James.
Nicely.
And he's tripped up by Pedro Quiñones. Here comes a free kick from dangerous territory for the home side.
Wonderful again from the Real Madrid man. His feet continue to dance. And the challenges are coming in, knowing the threat in this wonderful footballer. Again, from worm's eye view, you can see the challenge come in across the top, and then the leg is clipped by Quiñones. The Amalek man bringing down a Madrid boy. All by the looks of it. They've got the options, left foot or right foot. They better have it, that wall perfectly lined up. They'll have to be brave.
The right foot of Edwin Cardona on the left of James Rodríguez. 4 on the wall for Alexander Dominguez. On the wall, a little bit anxious.
Edwin.
It is Cardona unable to beat the wall. It takes a nasty deflection. James Rodríguez, in either case, he does put out the fire. Noboa,
shot by James again, beautiful.
Pass again, it's James. Look at that tackle by Noboa. Weak effort by Valencia. He's giving the ball away to Colombia.
Oh,
James,
beautiful again.
Touch for Cardona.
Lovely combination.
Again, it's James.
What a ball.
Cuadrado. Baca making the run. Here's Juan Cuadrado from the edge of the 18. Cuadrado trying to get around his mark.
The touch and turn again.
Cuadrado to James. Given space. James fires with his left. Dominguez makes the stop.
Diaz on the outside of him that is streaking in outside of this picture, and that left
gets through Jefferson Montero
again.
Here's Perez again.
Lovely. Wide man's on
James.
again.
It's half Farid wide. Goes for Carlos Baca in the heart of the 18. Baca! And it's Colombia who strike first.
Magisterial Andres. This is Los Cafeteros at their ultimate best. This will bring back memories of Austria. Wonderful Colombian side. When we look at this again and replay, the finish is as sharp as vinegar, but the passing is beautiful. Cafeteros dominoes falling one after the other. This starts way back. Beautiful, insightful ball here. James picks the right ball. That's a brilliant ball. And he asks Baca, can you? And Baca says, you're darn tootin'. A brilliant spin away. And it's a rifle home shot, and Carlos Baca needs help like a shark needs a dentist. It's a tremendous goal, not just the execution but the build-up. Andres, top class from Colombia.
Well, it's a 10th international goal for Carlos Baca, and it comes from the number 10, James Rodríguez.
It's very difficult. Here's another look at the wonderful spin away in the slot home. And you see this stinging ball played in, and he's got so much to do, Baca. He's got a player hanging on his back. It's good defending, and he's not frozen. But the pass, if anything, from James was as good as the brilliant Baca. Back of the net, Andres. Back of the net.
We've heard that 1 or 2 times in fact.
See these type of balls being played from Colombia. They're not played into space. They're right into the questioning feet of players. Again, look at this.
Cuadrado.
It's wonderful.
Again for James, his first touch immaculate. What a ball from James. Cardona in. Carlos Baca! Dominguez parries it wide.
Ball. Passage of play, magnificent. Again, questions being answered by Colombia.
Swung in by James, back post. And back inside, full of belief.
Play again, going against the grain once more.
James is clipped by Antonio Valencia. Free kick coming up.
Perez there. Saw 2 easy balls to play out wide on this right side. He turns against the grain.
Not heavy enough to reach Paredes, and a chance to counter for the Cafeteros. Edwin Cardona.
Again, the header is beautiful. The pass is magisterial.
He's out in front of Achillier, and he's got Baca in support. Cuadrado makes the run. James goes for a goal, and it's inches wide of the back post, parried by Dominguez.
Well, it's arguable if he did the right thing, but when you've got that kid's talent, why not take on the risk? It's brilliant football again. Look at Cuadrado begging for the ball to be pulled back. but it's a tremendous effort, and Alexander Dominguez again. The LDU Quito man comes to the rescue. A big grey octopus on the line for Ecuador to sprint attack. Here's another look at it. He sees Cuadrado, he keeps checking his lanes, and then he hesitates there. That's where I thought he was going to pull it back, but he picks his wonderful scorpion tail up and nearly stings this one home. A long way to run and make a lot of options available, but he's in again.
He's magnetizing the ball.
Oh!
Flick forward now for Baca. Cuadrado giving chase. Iov needs to clear it. One or two times in the fashion capital of the world this season. That was Baca a very
beautiful.
And into stride for Perez.
Look at this.
James, always the reference point once Colombia make it into the attacking half. Cuadrado. James continues his run. He's not followed. James! Dominguez comes up with a stop, and it touched it out by Achillier.
Again, the attack starts so deep for Colombia. Hope. It's all beautiful football that leads to the ball to Cuadrado, and then on to James, who nearly gets the pieces of this. It's a good save again by Alexander. He's got, but they'll know they need a second one to really get in that comfort zone, as much as they've been rattling on the cage. I said it earlier, Andres, it's not all about attacking football with this Colombian side, and all of that defending leads to this. Look out!
James has the run of Baca. Did he hold his run? Carlos Baca, flag stays down. Baca against Achillier. James on his left, running out of an angle, finally fires, and it's just over the crossbar.
Well, Heckle and Jekyll up front. James says to Carlos, thank you. And poor Dominguez looking, saying, where's my defense gone? 2-on-2, and they undress them again. Wonderful cutback here by Baca. Plays the right ball, not the best control with the left foot for once. And this touch right here.
5. It was magic from Colombia in the 15th minute when Carlos Baca turned in a pass from James Rodríguez. It's Colombia 1, Ecuador 0. The Volkswagen Carlos Baca, and here's Cardona. Getting back toward the end line. Cardona flicked into the edge of the 6. How did he get to that?
Cardona magical, and a wonderful finish at the end. Kissed home by the cleats of Sebastian Perez, who you were raving about in halftime. Andres Cordero. Again, it's wonderful football from Colombia. Again, it's an overture of skill and passes. Brilliantly connected in the brave heart that is Sebastian Perez. Uses that telescopic disguise here. Beautiful on the run. Down this side, Edwin Cardona sends an inviting ball. And Kung Fu Fighter it is that Sebastian Perez.
Sebastian Ibrahimovic. 48 minutes, double the lead as Cardona delivers the cross for Perez to get his first international goal on his second cap.
Poor Paredes gets absolutely undressed down this side as well, as Paredes looked like a three-legged giraffe with the challenge on Cardona, and then the pass into this man, the Atletico Nacional man that drives home that insurgent appearance, Andres. Magnificent.
James nipping at the heels of Christian Noboa. Maybe one too many nips, as all says, national goals respectively. I mean, just enough of one, but giving it away to Valencia. Achillier.
No way through.
James in a battle. Achillier the last to touch it.
Look at this. James says, "Vámonos, muchachos!" James Rodríguez start this to win it back. I don't know how long they're going to be able to keep this up, Andres, because Colombia are pouring so much energy, and then they rely on the sweet passing feet, and this is what has made this out one. And this has been a good spate of the last 7 or 8 minutes by Ecuador. If they're going to catch that
for the World Cup, because of the numbering rules set by FIFA. Number 11 that the substitute today, Michael Arroyo, is wearing. There's Cuadrado. Arias.
Yeah.
Iov's back to cover. James is there first and could not control.
Wonderful attempt. As we're talking about some sadness with magic header.
Play allowed to continue. James from just outside the 18, slip through for Cuadrado. Baca! It's his second today. It's the third for Colombia.
Again, stripped open beautifully with passing football. And these Colombians are asking Ecuador, do you want to dance? Wonderful, intricate play again that leaves Ecuador in acid. The passing movement and the surgical accuracy is undoing. The thunder at the end. It's a brave header, and that's who wins this. James it is that starts it. Cuadrado asks and he gets, and then the delivery pulled back for Baca. But the header is what starts it. Wonderful pinpoint accurate passing down to a pixel by Colombia. But please let us see that header again that won the initial. He stoops down to conquer where the cleats are flying, and I can't identify who it was that stepped in with his head into the cleats that were flashing in front of him, and he did.
Just taking it away from Arroyo, who's understandably upset. James, beautifully played forward for Cardona. Numbers pouring forward for the Cafeteros.
Wonderful pass by James.
Cardona has Arias alongside. Cardona slips it forward. Just too heavy for the run of Santiago Arias. La Paz, Bolivia, with only 3 changes from that side. But this is a Colombia team that was upset. Plays in Argentina. Godoy Cruz. And just couldn't quite corral that one in front of Walter Ayoví. On the line, it stays in play for James. And he's released Cardona. Well, he could have allowed play to continue, but the whistle is blown for James's. Rather, Enter Valencia's foul on James. It's Valencia who goes in the referee's book. Second booking for an Ecuadorian player, Antonio Valencia, and Enter Valencia.
Reveling in his role, silencing the critics. Play it again.
Zapata tracks it down, doesn't clear it away, but slips it through for James.
Arias that makes the first challenge here. All the rest of it's a consequence of a challenge that Santiago Arias wins bravely in a ball that is not even 50-50. It should have been Ecuador's ball, but Arias makes it his.
Confirmation of the foul once more. In 2 games, he scored 1 against Bolivia, a brace here today. He's the one who got things started in the 15th minute, but it's been the effort off the ball that has made the difference for Colombia, and it's James once more.
Again, chasing down a ball that shouldn't mean anything. Murillo.
Here's James. Has Ramos inside the 18. James looking for an opening. James Rodríguez finds Cuadrado. He's chopped down by Quiñones, and it could be more, depending on the result of this. From James. James! Trying to get it through.
Towards of James or Cuadrado or Baca. Oscar Murillo. Oh, what a performance.
It's Colombia against Venezuela in this same venue. While Ecuador will be playing host to Brazil. Also in September. Match day 8, it's Colombia away to Brazil, while Ecuador traveled to Lima to face Peru.
And the final one comes out, and it's, would say that's why Real Madrid paid 80 million for him. It hasn't gone smoothly for him. Well played!
Ramos has won it back, lays it off for James. That would have been the perfect exclamation point.
Tired legs and a little bit of oxygen not getting through to the brain this time. Rides the tackle beautifully, sets up the captain, and a wonderful hit. Right on the bounce, he catches it sweetly. Bounce, 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 smack. And that one is just a foot or so away from the upright.